Texas Media Network, man, them boys gonna fade over there, man. They really putting it down for the state, man, for real.
All right, Cam and Mace, man, Cam and Mace. Say what you want about them, but since they have stepped on the podcast scene over the last year, they have really made their rounds and made some waves with their opinions and their takes on culture, on sports, and up and down my timeline today, I've seen headlines and discussions and memes about Cam and Mace talking about Jay Prince, and I guess apparently it has something to do with Shakur Stevenson. Shakur Stevenson had a showing as of recently that was that brought very mixed reviews. Actually, the reviews could tilt more towards the negative, and for good reason. But that's not what this video is about per se. It's about Cam and Mace and their response to apparently Jay Prince saying, defending a fighter that he is, there's a part of his camp or a part of his circle, or that he endorses Shakur Stevenson. So we're gonna watch this and see what this is all about between Cam and Mace and Jay Prince, and then talk more about it. Maybe dive deeper into it.
So first, we're going to start with Jay Prince. So he had a message for both of you guys after the comments.
You had a message for who?
For you and for you. Both of y'all.
For me? Yeah.
Specifically. Because he added y'all. Jay Prince has a message for both of y'all with your comments after what you guys had to say about Shakur. He said, numbers don't lie, haters do. Let their haters say that he's boring and nobody wants to watch him. Sorry to tell you, it's just a select few of you haters. As you can see, there's proof that he has the #1 ratings in any fight on ESPN this year, the top 3 ratings since 2022. And to all of you haters who want to escalate that hate outside of the ring, I'm Shakur's manager and I handle all his business outside of the ring. In other words, Cam and Mace, I will fade all his shots and take all bets.
Yeah, hey, chill, killer. I got this one. I got this one.
All right, go ahead.
I got this one. You gonna take all his fades and take all his shots and you handle everything out the ring. All right. So then we talking to you then, all right? We starting with you. Since you the big homie, we starting with you. That's how it goes around here. I want to just start off by saying you are so lacking self-awareness. Like when you give such a lackluster performance and then you think you can make threats to people because you gave a lackluster performance, pause. You don't have the right to tell me what I should like or to tell Cam what he should like. That's not your place. Like, art is subjective, right? So if art is subjective and I don't like something, you can't really get mad at us because we don't like something. And you're standing there with two Hall of Fame boxers that are constantly letting their hands go. So I think is crazy that Andre Ward let his hands go. Terrence Crawford definitely let his hands go. And then you walk out with these boxers and you don't tell the next guy to let his hands go. This is a lapse of judgment. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. When you're dealing with older people, they're the last to know that things have changed. We not your little niggas. Like the way you talking, I don't get what you mean. We're not your little niggas.
I think that's a key thing that he said right there. Older people are always the last to know when things have changed. And so I want to pause right there and present the idea, the notion, the possibility that is the case with Jay Prince, that he is of a bygone era. The alliances that he once had, the reach that he once had, the power, the influence, the galvanized personnel and team, is it the same? I don't know. I just presented the possibility to add to discussion using Jay Prince, who is a notable figure, who is well worthy of all of the respect. Let me start with that. We're not trying to question the legacy of Jay Prince, but we are presenting the notion and the idea that that time has come and gone. He is of a bygone era, and what that means for him, what that means for hip hop, what that means for society moving forward. What does that mean for Houston? So I would like to just present that idea and have you guys talk about it in the comments. Share your insight. And we're not trying to disparage or disrespect Jay Prince or invalidate anything that he's done thus far as his legacy. It's well warranted. It's well deserved. The accolades and respect and the esteem that he has.
It's like, for real, all that big homie stuff, that's for little niggas. Little niggas have big homies. We're not little niggas, so we don't even respect big homies. I know Killer doesn't, and for me, I never respected niggas in the streets. That's why I always got the problems I got. Niggas would tell me, Mace, chill. No, chill for what? Who is this nigga? That's how I feel listening to this, man. Like, I want to respect you, but I can't. And I'm going to tell you why. Because if I got a little, like the dudes that raised me, if I was out of pocket, they would tell me I'm out of pocket. They wouldn't let me put them on a crash out mission. They would say, yo, Mace, listen. Around here, we don't send niggas to do nothing for us. We don't pay niggas to handle our problems. You gotta put in your own work around here, Lord, man. That's what you were supposed to tell them. You can't go out here and talk crazy and then send me on a mission. Nah, this is where the game got messed up, when young niggas started sending old niggas out. And just cause this little ignorant nigga got a few dollars, he make all of you that's supposed to be real run after his mission. This is a problem, Jay Prince. And I'm gonna tell you like this, if you're 60 years old, and you trying to be a street nigga, you failed. You failed. I'm telling you this. And I stand, my name is Mace. I stand by this message.
See?
That's the murder unit.
That's what I'm talking about with you right there. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's...
You can't be 60 years old still trying to be a street nigga killer.
I know they just don't know you like that. they don't know you like that. I know. I think real quick though. I think Jay Prince, he said it. He said it. I just don't even figure out what the fuck. I don't know what the slang mean. I don't know what the things in the bet, but I take the bet. Whatever the bet, I take. I like that, murder.
Yeah, I mean, because when you think about it, right?
Yes, I know. She got more.
Yeah, I mean, when you think, because I just was with Kanye a while ago, and we called Jay Prince on FaceTime. So he was like, y'all getting together good. So I don't even know why he would come at me with that energy. You know what I'm saying? I felt really disrespected by him doing it.
Right.
There's certain people you're supposed to come at like that. And I'm not one of them.
Well, let me ask you a couple questions since we're here. I'm gonna get on my broadcast shit. So murder. How do you feel him coming at yourself and Cameron and didn't say anything to Kendrick Lamar about the Drake situation? Because anytime Drake has a problem, it seems like he runs and tell niggas, yo, Puff, yo, niggas, Drake, nigga. How do you feel? I mean, I want you to answer, but how do you feel about him calling you and your partner out and didn't say anything about that?
You said something really profound. He said something to Puff, right? Mm-hmm. He said nothing to Kendrick.
Right.
He says something, and I know you're gonna elaborate about this later. He said something to the dudes in New York, but that didn't really go over well.
As far as what?
Whatever kid that was that got the chain taken.
Right.
And then and you're gonna talk about all this. I'm gonna let you talk about it more in detail, but he didn't say nothing to Wack. Like, it's like, so when you come talking to me, I feel like you're very selective. This is exactly what I meant last week when I was talking about street niggas being selective.
Hmm.
They got selections of who they think they're gonna get tough with. So I feel there's a must for me to say something, because you can't be selective with us, because we're not the weakest on the chart to deal that with. We do commentating. That's what we keep it there. But we, cigars,
Okay.
cigarettes,
Yeah. Well, this is
hookah,
yeah.
vapes,
Grape, strawberry.
strawberry,
Yeah.
coconut,
Yeah.
pause, lavender. We don't duck no smoke.
Yeah, no, so just to elaborate, I'm in interview mode since you're gonna go
Yeah.
this route this morning. He did say something back to Wack, but Wack said some of the most disrespectful shit I ever heard.
Yeah.
I've been doing this 27 years. It was wild. It's so disrespectful, I'm not gonna repeat it.
Mm-hmm.
But he squashed it. After, like, for Wack would have said that, I mean, and I'm broadcast cam right now. I don't know if it couldn't have been subtle, but I can't be cool with you after you just said what you said.
Yeah.
Like, it was really bad.
Matter of fact, this is what we're gonna do.
Okay.
I'm gonna interview. Now, Killer, tell me how you would really say it.
All our shit be going viral real quick, just so before I even get to the J Prince shit. All our shit go viral, so niggas never see how this started. They only see how it be getting finished. So for the people that's catching up on this who have no idea how this started, we gave our opinion of the fight. We said the shit was boring. All of us said it was boring. It's 100 niggas saying it's boring. But because our shit go viral, niggas think that they could keep talking to us. Shakur Stevenson told us to get the strap or strap up, or better yet, put the gloves on so he could fight us. We said what he said, and then he started going crazy. Everything was over with. Me personally, I'm sick of it before I even address the J Prince thing. I'm sick of it. I left it alone. We have not talked about a nigga this much before his fights or after his fights, in none of his fights. However many fights he had in his career. This is the most traction the nigga ever got. My nigga, I had a meeting on Friday, this is no cap, with some of my Jewish partners. Shout out to Shapiro's, I won't give you first name, shout out to my partners. Before the meeting started, they asked me, Murder, why are you arguing with Tupac's son, Cam? I said, what are you talking about? He said, no, we see it in the media, you're arguing with ain't that Tupac? So I said, that's not, no, his first name is Shakur, not lie. He said, well, what does he do? I said, no, never mind. They didn't even know, they never heard of the nigga.
Yeah.
But because we keep talking about the nigga.
We don't keep talking about it.
Exactly. You know what it is? Our clips go viral all week. So it don't stop. It ain't, once we say it, it's viral all week.
Oh, okay.
So word to everything I love. I swear to God, after I got off that meeting, I said to myself, I'm leaving this shit alone, bro, because niggas don't even know this nigga. You don't know, I don't mind, keep going.
Yeah.
But I'm like, this don't make no sense. So what happened is Saturday night, I guess they interviewed him, and they was like, yeah, is everything cool with you and Mace, with Mace and Cam and all that, Fuck them bitch ass niggas. Them niggas are still bitch ass niggas, ain't nothing changed. This is what he said Saturday night. This is a week after the fight. So the niggas who run my social media page, or our social media page, they got the same humor that we got.
Yeah.
They start putting up pictures of him when he's crying the Olympics, whatever. The next day is when J Prince just say what she wrote. Hey, yo, my man, listen, James, let me explain something to you, bro. Mace said it exactly like, you 60, nigga. You 60, what are you talking about? What are you, bro? I lost mad respect for you because I used to have mad respect for you. When you had Shakur with you, when you line Young Boy NBA up, why the fuck you got Shakur with you? And this is why he acting like that. This is exactly why he acting like that. Talking about you got Young Boy NBA umbrellas and his keys to his car. Young Boy NBA told y'all niggas eat a dick. This is what he said. This is what Young Boy NBA said. Wack 100 was the most disrespectful. Wild disrespect. I ain't even gonna repeat the shit Wack 100 said. Mad disrespect. Drake is beefing with Kendrick Lamar as we speak. I have not heard, this is the first time Drake got into some shit and I ain't hear you say shit to Kendrick Lamar now. Why do you think that you could tell us what we can and cannot say, my nigga? Control your nigga. Control that nigga. Ain't nobody gonna tell a nigga, get the strap, and then we gonna sit there and be like, hey, I think we should shut up. Nah, nigga. This is not 1982, bro. You cannot sit here and tell niggas get the strap and then niggas be quiet. Nobody know that part because our shit just be going viral. You bugging. You bugging, James. You bugging, my nigga. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't know what bet you talking about, all that other slang then. Bet it. Whatever bet you talking about, bet it. I don't know what, bet it. Bet it. You wanna bet it, bet? I don't know what to bet it.
I'm not gonna lip wrestle with you niggas, but if any of you clowns cross me or my family, bad news, gonna beat you home. I'm done talking.
For those who didn't hear, who does the chain actually belong to?
This is Steve Francis' chain, and the CFD returned to him. It's not even broken.
So yeah, I remember there was a time that them courtesy calls used to really have the streets shook. Used to have people talking. Jay Prince, bad news gonna beat you home, and you really felt like you was bearing witness to some real power. Somebody demonstrating real power. Fast forward in the modern day, that is questionable. You know, you feel like there are some possible chinks in the armor, if not with him directly, with his regime. Jay Prince Jr. doesn't engender the same respect. There have been mistakes. There have been things that have happened allegedly on their watch, and has opened up the door for conversation, has opened up the door for other regimes, other people who feel like their movement is more viable, more valuable, more potent and powerful than mob ties and Rap-A-Lot and everything that goes on with Jay Prince and his empire. You know, part of being successful is having a successor, and again, the verdict is still out. Conversation seems to be very divided towards the same respect, garnering the same respect for Jay Prince Jr. Jazz has his own lane, but he's not part of the mob ties and that more sinister street aspect that have made Jay Prince and Rap-A-Lot mysterious. And with mystique comes a bit of power, a lot of power. And so it begs the question, has that time come and gone? Can Rap-A-Lot, Jay Prince, mob ties, can they elevate past the recent tragedies, take off Duke the Jeweler, other things, unfortunate situations that can at least allegedly be linked to them, and if anything, if not more than anything, spark conversation? And you got the NBA YoungBoy situation. That was a eye-opener for some people. That was a situation that felt like it was a turning point in public relations for Jay Prince. Someone actually, by all public accounts, public opinion, someone actually stood up to him. You got Wack 100 throwing shots with no real regard for the alleged power, the believed and perceived power of Jay Prince. You have Sauce Walker throwing shots at the mob ties regime. I mean, we've had examples in the past of someone who stood up to Jay Prince, so to speak, and lived to tell about it, lived to talk about it. You got Big Mike. There's other stories that I won't try to bring up of individuals who quote unquote stood up to Jay Prince and Rap-A-Lot and lived to tell about it. So it just begs the question, have we really turned the corner? Have we seen a new day? The sun rises and falls on every empire at some point. And if anything, I think it's just a time to reflect on the position that Jay Prince and Rap A Lot, the position that they hold in the annals of hip hop history. It's solidified. That can't be denied. But it's also a time to look forward at what is to come, what's changing, what's on the horizon, and what that means for the culture of hip hop in Houston and at large going forward. What is changing, what has already changed, and what that means for the culture at large. Thank you for giving us your attention and sharing, liking, disliking, giving us a comment, talking about it. Heart of Texas Media.
Yeah, so now he don't look like the big bad Prince no more. He look nervous at times. He look like Wack getting the best of him. He don't look strong no more, cause he done let Wack trick him. But I know, and he know, the feds done rattled his cage with Wack, and they ain't never been able to rattle his cage. Wack 100 is with the FBI. That's why Jay Prince seems so nervous. He know that. He know it. That's why he seems so like he's shaking. He know it. I know it and Mr. Prince know it. And the FBI know we know. So, I just hate the great Prince, man. The great Mr. Prince. Let that nigga trick him.